Hello, my name is Caleb.
I'm Adam.
I'm JJ.
And today we will be talking about the recent news going on. The first story is a sad story of a Diary of a Wimpy Kid actor shooting and killing his mother. Ryan Grantham, a Diary of a Wimpy Kid actor, has been sentenced to life in prison after committing second-degree murder and killing his mother 2 years ago in March. The 24-year-old was sentenced 2 weeks ago, Wednesday, after murdering his mother in cold blood. He was sentenced by the British Columbia Supreme Court and will be eligible for parole after 14 years. According to prosecutors, Grantham was listening to his mother play the piano before he grabbed a gun and shot her in the back of the head. Allegedly, after killing his mother, he loaded up a car full of ammunition, firearms, and camping supplies to go to the Prime Minister's house. Grantham was loved by family and friends. It's sad to see it came to this. Next story. This next story is a lot happier. It's about a boy who finally got released from the hospital after spending his first 2 years there. Francesco Bruno finally went home for the first time on Tuesday after spending his first 2 years of life in the hospital. Francesco had to stay in the hospital for 2 years on a ventilator because of a disease he has. Francesco was born with a rare form of skeletal dysplasia that makes his ribs very weak, making it difficult for his lungs to grow. Francesco had to stay in the hospital for 2 years on a ventilator because of a disease he has. His mother says, "They told us when he was going to be born, he was only going to live for 30 minutes. It really is a miracle he's here with us today." On Tuesday, he finally made it home. "We're going to do this one day at a time like we've been doing it till now," said Emmanuel Bruno, his father.
Hurricane Ian's danger is growing dramatically. In Florida, winds are reaching up to 150 miles per hour. The death toll is now 81, and millions have to move from the state. Hurricane Ian made landfall in Florida September 28th, 2022. About 1 million residents of Florida lost power. Hurricane Ian has killed about 109 people, and thousands are awaiting rescue from the roaring waters of Hurricane Ian. Over 75,000 properties have been affected by the water or experienced flooding. Hurricane Ian is killing more and more people each day. Citizens of Florida have been affected very heavily because of this Category 4 storm. Even people in South Carolina have experienced a Category 1 from Hurricane Ian. It's horrifying to see citizens of Florida displaced yet again because of another hurricane. On a different note, Chicago experienced violent weekend after 34 shot and 5 fatal. Foul play with guns leaves 34 shot and 5 critically last weekend from the days October 3rd to October 5th. On the weekend of October 3rd through October 5th, 34 people were shot, including five fatal victims in West Lawn, Chicago, including a 7-year-old boy and a 3-year-old boy. The 3-year-old boy was pronounced dead. A $7,000 reward was announced for anyone who catches the shooter. Luckily, a police officer shot and killed one of the suspects. After officers found one of the suspects, a foot chase ensued. They then lost the suspect on the chase momentarily. After finding him again, the officer fatally shot the man. Chicago has been suffering gun violence for far too long. So many people have been suffering and have been grieving their losses. Enough is enough. A change needs to happen.
Bears left guard Cody Whitehair placed on the IR and will be missing time due to a knee injury. The Chicago Bears left guard Cody Whitehair went out with a knee injury in Sunday's game against the Giants. The team announced on Wednesday that Whitehair will be placed on injury reserve and could miss some time. Whitehair has been with the Bears for the last 7 seasons of his career and earned a Pro Bowl nominee in 2018. He's also got a team-high 83.3 grade from Pro Football Focus and most consistent O-lineman for the Bears. In replacement, Lucas Patrick will be taking the full-time role of left guard. Cody will be sidelined for the next month. And another news, Georgia Senate race rocked by abortion bombshell. Horace Walker denies funding an abortion for an ex-girlfriend. In their opposing campaign address on Thursday, Senate Raphael Warnock, Democrat Georgia, and GOP candidate both overlooked the incident. The Dusky Beast reported Wednesday that the ex-girlfriend who abortion he believed to paid for in 2009 is also the mother of one of his 4 kids, adding another twist to the instigating surrounding Republican Senate candidate Horace Walker. Senate Raphael Warnock, his Democrat opponent, dodged 2 NBC News questions about whether he accepts Walker's claims and if he thinks Georgians can trust Walker. The latest in a series of exposing considering Walker's troubles history, which also includes allegations of domestic violence.